Well, he's going to have to carry it about 15 feet, I would think. Land it about 25 feet short of the hole and let it trickle down.
So because there was a ridge between myself and the hole that was on a downslope, I wanted to get the ball as high and soft as I could. It's so severe that if I try to just creep it over this ridge, it's going to gain so much momentum, it's going to go 15, 20 feet by. And I thought if I could get this ball to come in dead, I could have a pretty big margin of error, because if I landed it short on the downslope, it should stop and then trickle all the way down to the hole.
I know Phil's a genius at this, but this is really a hard shot.
What I didn't want to do is try to just trickle one over the hill and have it race 15, 20 feet by. So the highest percentage play was to fly it as high and as soft as possible.
Got it straight, wide open, going to throw it way up in the air.
Well, that's a little different way to play it, Curtis. That takes an awful lot of guts, and he's the one guy that has it.
It was a good lob shot, but I had a pretty good margin of error, and I really didn't have another option on that particular shot. I got lucky that ball stayed up and didn't go in the water, too.
We call that intestinal fortitude.
And in the 19th hole, it's called something different. Man, the best at it.
So I'm in the playoff, and I make a mistake off the tee hitting in the bunker and have to lay up. And I had spent a lot of time with Dave Pelz working on these wedges just prior to this event, and it was a perfect little sand wedge, and I had, again, that hill behind, so I had a margin of error.
He is very good from this distance. I think the one thing he has to be careful about is spinning it too much short of the hole. He still has to think he has to make 4 to win.
The pin was in a spot, again, where I could utilize that slope to my advantage. If I flew it 2 or 3 yards past the hole, it should spin back just enough to get to stop by the hole. And if I threw it 5 or 6 yards past the hole, it should hit that ridge and spin back. So I added about 3 yards to my number that I was trying to fly it.
Here it comes. Look, guys, might go in. Look at this. Woo-hoo!
As good as it gets.
Game, set, and match.
Flew it about the right spot, a yard past that, and then utilize the slope to come on back for tap and birdie to win.
Mickelson will become the 34th player in the history of the tour to win 20 times and is exempt for life on the PGA Tour.